Hi Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. I hope you're doing well. We're gonna jump in, see what's coming up for you at the time you watch this video. Sorry I missed yesterday. I had a full day of training at work and I thought I'd find a break, but didn't work out. So I'm recording this a little bit ahead of time because I have another full day of training, but whenever you find this message, that's when it's meant for you, so I don't worry about the timings, okay? So let's see what's going on for Pisces. Pisces placements at the time you find this video. What do you need to know for your highest good? So Pisces need to know for their highest good at the time they watch this video. Take what resonates as always, disregard the rest, always trust your own discernment. Flip the roles if you have to. Okay. Keep an open mind, we are working with energy and divine timing, so an open mind is a must. Okay, now this is the Tarot of the Abyss. It's a really beautiful deck. Hope you like it. Oh, bottom of the deck, we have the Star. Very nice. Wish come true energy, Aquarius energy. We'll see what comes out in the reading, but it's usually a long-held dream, a long-held goal. Could be coming in, could be manifesting, taking shape. Or it could be a time for you to set a goal, to set an intention, because it's a good time to do that, right? Current situation, justice. Okay, so a decision in your favor. Whatever, if you are the one that has to make a decision, this is telling you that the decision you're thinking of making is the right one for you with justice and the Star. Or it's telling you to follow your heart or to do what you think is right in the situation. Okay. I don't know if you can hear Alexa in the background, but okay, we're just going to keep going here. This could also be some sort of legal win. It could be a resolution, something going in your favor, and it could be of an official nature, contracts, paperwork, documentation, or it's a decision somehow, or you're making the right decision. In the challenge position, we have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Taking charge, taking initiative. If you're in some sort of battle with a fire sign, that could be what's going in your favor, whether that is going on in your work or someone just ticked you off, or it's a legal process, or you have a decision to make about this. It could be a fire sign individual, it doesn't have to be, okay, because these are general readings, or something to do with your career progression or with your business, starting one, doing something with it, taking it a direction or another, or whoever this person is, whatever the role is that they're playing in your life, you could be making a decision about them, or they're the ones that have to make a decision about you. See what I mean? Just keep it in mind. Okay, Three of Cups in the Foundation, and this is celebration, joyful times, being in the moment. It can be success, initial success and celebration. It could be a date, it could be a friendship, it could be taking something to the next level. In the recent past, we have the Hermit. For some of you, the decision could have to do with you withdrawing from something or someone, or if there's been some sort of choice. Okay, again, this is saying a decision has been made, someone has found the wisdom, someone has found the information. For others of you, you could have withdrawn from social activities because you've had to study, or you've had to prepare for something, or you've had to just focus on something. On the mind here, we have the Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, there could have been a situation, if it's any sort of like love triangle situation, someone has withdrawn from something. So what if it's you, or if it's something where you're involved in the dynamic, and you're hoping that someone picks you, or you're hoping that someone does right by you. That could be what this is about. Or whatever the choice is, if it's not love, whatever the choice is, if it's between you and someone else, this is telling you that a choice has been made and you're going to be happy with the choice, whatever that means to you, okay? Or the choice is the right choice. So let's see what's going on in today's energy. Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, yeah, and the Queen of Wands. So now we have the King and Queen of Wands. And I think we saw this combo recently with the Magician as well, if I'm not mistaken, where some sort of partnership is coming together, whether that is personal, professional, business collaboration, or you're aligning yourself with a group or organization of sorts. There's an offer, there's a conversation, meeting, interview, negotiation, and then an offer is made towards a new beginning. So this could be, that's the energy, right? In day-to-day terms, this could be where you've been interviewing and applying along with other people. Recently, there's been a test or an interview or an actual exam of sorts, and this is about what's being communicated to you is that you got it. You got the job, the person chooses you, the company chooses you, or you passed the test, or you passed the review, and there's some sort of offer or some sort of financial rewards that come as a result of that, right? It could be that you're meeting someone new. This could be someone you met while you were out and about, or someone you met through friends, or it could be a friend trying to talk to you about being more social life, community, friends, friends and family could have played a part in you meeting this person, or you were around, or you were with friends and family when you met this person, however that resonates. There's been a period of time of introspection and contemplation, or someone having to walk away from other things, whether that is someone having to walk away from a relationship or someone having to walk away from this initial connection because they had to sort out other responsibilities, whatever the case may be. For some of you, I hear a divorce is final, and that was what the obstacle or the delay was about. Okay, let's get more cards out for Pisces. But I'm liking it. The King and Queen of Wands coming together is a really good fit. It's a really good match. Or again, if it's just you, that means you could be becoming an entrepreneur, deciding to solely focus on that, and there's some sort of money or some sort of decision coming your way that's in your favor. Approval, loan granted, business loan granted, you getting accepted into something along those lines, or getting certified, and that opens up new doors for you. That could also be a scenario here. Or like I say, you getting a job or you getting a promotion as a result of interviews, negotiations, tests, exams, okay? Training courses you're successfully completing, whatever it is. All right, so let's see. What is this for Pisces? Current situation with Justice. Four of Cups. This could be something you've tried before and it didn't go well. It could be something that there was a cycle of getting your hopes up and then not getting it. It could be the same thing you went for, or the same situation you kept trying to get off the ground, or kept trying to get to come together. Or it could be just different things, but the goal is the same, right? So I want a job, and you've tried going for different jobs and it didn't work out, it didn't come together. Something that, for some of you, what I'm also seeing, because we're going from the 3 to the 4 and with the Justice here, something is trying to become more or deeper. Someone trying to take a friendship to the next level, or to more than a friendship, whether that means romantic or professional, right? That could be a scenario. For others of you, something that it was once like fun and just exciting and whatever, somehow it hasn't been enough anymore with the 4 Cups. It's like I want more, I hear I want more. So if you've been involved in any sort of negotiations or any sort of process, or law involvement, lawsuit, anything like that, right? Or negotiation for a better salary or a promotion or a raise, and you said, listen, I want more. That could be what this is about. The King of Wands, Page of Cups. The King of Wands could be the one giving you the good news, making you the offer, telling you what you want to hear, what you were hoping to hear with the Star. Or this is the new idea, the new person, the new opportunity, the new environment. It could be someone talking about feelings, where before maybe they were closed off, or it wasn't the right time, or it wasn't the right circumstance, or something else was in the way. I don't know what happened. Maybe they're the ones that had to make a decision. Three of Cups in the Foundation, the Fool. See what I see with this, with the Three of Cups and the Fool? For some of you, I see like someone catching feelings. Something that was supposed to be just casual or just whatever, and someone caught feelings, and so all of a sudden casual wasn't enough anymore, or friendship wasn't enough anymore. I do see that for some of you. For others of you, I see something where, again, you took a chance on something to make something more, or to get more from something, out of something, and you took a chance and you put yourself out there, and maybe you didn't get the response you wanted, so you had to withdraw, you had to pull away. Or for others of you, you've been waiting for a response for this. What's the Hermit in the recent past? The Moon, yeah. There's been a time of contemplation, there's been a time of soul searching, there's been a time of how do I do this? What do I really want? How do I really feel? Someone really digging deep into how they feel. Someone really digging deep into what they want for themselves. In a different environment, this could be a review period. Someone really looking at what it is that you do. Okay, so looking at the details, background checks, reviews, assessments, digging stuff up, right? To look at it, to assess it, to review it, because you asked for more. So they've had to go and see, okay, why are you asking for more? What's your justification? Why are you applying for this? Why do you think you should get this? What's your justification? Or again, either you or whoever it is you were talking to, someone expressed feelings, someone expressed intent to get something more out of something, to turn something into more, and it put the other person in a place of contemplation. I need to figure out how I feel about this. I need to figure out what I think about this. And that could be what this decision is about. What's the Nine of Pentacles on the mind? The Lovers, wow. Gemini energy. For some of you, definitely with the Lovers, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups with the Fool, this is some sort of love triangle situation, or this is something where there's an existing partnership and then there's an external party coming in. But it's almost like the feelings are mutual, the interest is mutual. With the Hermit here and the Nine of Pentacles, someone had to figure out what they wanted to do with this. For some, it would have involved breaking up or divorcing someone or walking away from someone else. For others, it was a case of, how do I make room for this in my life? I'm really busy. How do I make room for love in my life? Okay. This is someone who was okay with just casual because they didn't have time to get invested in any sort of relationship. And here you are. And when you talk about feelings, they realize, you know what, actually, I kind of feel the same way. So the big decision is, I'm going to talk to Pisces and tell them that I want to reciprocate this. And Lovers come together, see where this could go. Because I do recognize a strong bond here. Okay? Or again, for those of you, this is business collaboration. This is contract, professional commitment, right? Okay. So what's going on? Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Queen of Wands. We have the Ten of Wands, Strength, and the Six of Wands. For some of you, I'm telling you, for some of you, someone held back from offering you something or reciprocating something you offered, whether that is in a romantic sense, in a professional sense, some sort of collaboration and opportunity you presented them with, and someone held back because they were too busy. They were too busy. They were pulled too many different ways. They had very solid can't get out of type of responsibilities in their life. Okay, a lot of people relying on them. This is also someone who felt the burden of what are other people going to say if I do this. So it wasn't an easy decision for this person. And they're going to tell you about it. For others of you, you held back from this because you would have had to travel more for this. You would have had to relocate. You would have had to really change your routines. And you really had to think about it. Like, do I really want this? Is it worth making all these changes in my life? Because yes, they're offering me more. Whatever this is for you. They're offering me more money for if I go to this location as opposed to this. They're offering me more money if I go to the office every day versus stay at home. They're offering me a better job, this other company or my current company, whatever the situation is. I'm being offered a better job, a better paying job, but I would have to really change my routines. It would potentially take me away from my family more than usual, longer than usual. It would potentially take me away from my partner, away from my children, away from my other responsibilities for longer periods of time than what they're used to, what we're all used to. Is it worth it? Yes, it's more, but is it worth it? I feel like that's what the decision was. Whoever had to make that decision. Okay, what else for Pisces? 3 of Swords, 2 of Swords, and the Page of Wands. And see, in this deck, there's 2 cards for 3 of Swords and 2 cards for 10 of Swords. And this depiction of the 3 of Swords is where we rationalize how we feel, where we kill our feelings with our thoughts, pretty much, right? And we end up overthinking and over-rationalizing something that is essentially emotional in nature. This is where we tell ourselves it's not the right time, it's not the right circumstance, it's not this, I can't do that. My heart wants to, but it's not. My heart's stupid, I can't do that. Heart, calm down, you know? And we kill a dream overthinking it, over-rationalizing it, if that's a word. This person has been very indecisive and undecided. And I feel like they've been changing their mind sometimes from one day to the next and sometimes from the hour to the next. Yes, I'm going to go for it. And then they went back into, but what if this and what if that? Oh my God, that's a lot of changes. With the Page of Wands, there's definitely something new. Again, we have the offer, the invitation, the excitement. Now we have the Queen and King of Wands with the Page of Wands. Creating something together because it's like we're the same. We want the same things. We are aligned to the same purpose. We're aligned to the same goals. We want to create the same things, right? However that resonates. It's also new energy, new strength, new confidence. With the Six of Wands, for a lot of you, I really feel like this is someone who struggled to put themselves first. They struggled to put themselves first and accept and embrace an opportunity that would have meant them prioritizing more time for themselves to pursue this opportunity versus taking care of other people, other responsibilities, everyone and everything else, right? With the Ten of Wands. And that's why they were worried. What are these people going to do without me? What are these people going to think? They're going to think I'm selfish. They're going to think I'm this and this and this. And that's, their heart wanted this. When they started thinking about it and looking around it and putting other people's opinions into the mix, it brought them to the Two of Swords, which is stalemate energy. But this person has really been at odds with themselves. Which has led to this deep soul searching. Because something inside of them did not let them, their own self-love did not allow them to walk away from this because of other people, right? Or whatever the dynamic is. Under the Star, we have the Four of Swords, the Hierophant, the Empress, the Tower, Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, awakening with Judgment energy. This is someone who has been really going back and forth, okay, to do with responsibility, obligation, tradition, expectation, other people, a commitment, a previous commitment. The Empress with the Tower tells me that this is like a dream come true energy with the Star. This is dream come true. This is, I've never thought I was going to get this. I never thought this would ever be available to me. And here it is in your face with the Empress. This is a very real, concrete option. It's not a dream anymore with the Star. It's not a dream anymore. It's reality. It's here, right? That's the Empress. The Empress is very, very much here now, reality, concrete type of opportunity. They came in out of the blue. This person initially pushed it away or rejected it with the Five of Pentacles. But now with the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, and the conflict was they really wanted to accept it. They really wanted to give to it and embrace it. That's what the decision and the awakening has been about. All right. For others of you, this is just a case of process, rules and regulations had to be followed to shortlist people and then have them come back in and do another round of interviews, and then that took a long time. That took a long time. To the point where you almost gave up on it with the Four of Cups. Or you have given up on it. So I'm seeing two approaches here. One took a chance, said what they had to say, went for something, applied for something, told someone how they felt, sent out an invitation, sent out an application, just took a shot, went for something, put their heart out there, right? To turn a situation into more. And that could even be you do something as a hobby and you put your heart out there in the sense of you said, I want to turn this into a business. Okay? The other person, party involved, it's almost like they felt really confused. They didn't know how to handle this initiation or this initiative. They didn't know how to handle it. They withdrew. They may have actually rejected it, pushed it away, or they just got quiet, or they just kind of fell off the map for a little bit. Because it really, I feel like it sparked something in them, it triggered something in them. And there was a period of review that happened. So you went for something, they're reviewing your paperwork, they're reviewing your application, they're doing background checks. You told someone how you felt, they're like, oh my God, I didn't know Pisces felt this way about me. How do I feel about Pisces, right? Review. So that's the energy, right? I'm giving you scenarios so that you can pinpoint, hopefully for yourself, what that could be. As one person, whoever took the leap is now saying, well, I tried, I haven't heard back, or they're still being weird, or I don't know, give up. It didn't work, it didn't happen. The other person, the other party is making the decision in your favor to come in and reciprocate, give you what you asked for, give you what you selected, give you what you applied for, give you what you asked for, or reciprocate whatever the request is, right? Whatever the situation was, reciprocate, approve it. And there's going to be a conversation, there's going to be offer, okay, you got it, or yeah, let's do this, let's talk about it. And they may tell you what they had to do, what was involved, what happened in the background, why it took so long for them to make up their mind and to make you this offer, okay? And for some of you, like I say, it has to do with process. For others, it has to do with someone had to reshuffle their whole life, pretty much, and that takes time. For others, they had to walk away from something else to come your, whatever the case is, okay? It wasn't an easy move. It wasn't a quick decision. But it's done. When are we going into the time of Aquarius? January 20th. Is that like, when I'm recording this, it's like 4 days away. So it could be any time between now and, I feel like it's within the week. If it's not today, or give or take a day or two whenever it is you're watching this video. The time of Aquarius is significant for this to come together, okay? Okay, we'll take it. Like I say, for some of you, a friend is approaching you trying to be more than friends, or you're approaching someone trying to be more than friends. For others of you, this is where this is someone you see and hang out with casually, and whatever the case is. They may have tried to talk to you about being exclusive, or just the two of you hanging out, or whatever the case may be. But I feel like other responsibilities, life got in the way, and someone had to just figure it out. Yeah, see, we have restriction. And rest. Time has passed. Someone needed time to figure out what they wanted to do about the situation because they felt restricted. They felt they wanted to go for it, but they couldn't for some reason. And this could have been you, or you wanted to go for this, but it would have meant a lot of changes. And it's like, I don't know how I feel about that. So someone took time, the Hermit, rest. They took time to figure out how they feel, to figure out what they want to do, to review something, to assess something. Okay? But their heart wanted it. Commitment, luck, the friend. The friend keeps coming out. I'm telling you, this is someone around you. And if it's not a friend, it's someone you know, it's someone you bump into every now and again, someone you work with, someone you go to the gym with, or you see each other at the gym, someone in your community. Okay, somehow is trying to talk to you about becoming more than whatever it is that you are, or doing something more together. And for others of you, this is a very blessed, everyone says that, I don't, anyway, but it is, with the luck energy and all hearts here, it's a very divinely guided, blessed, whatever you want to call it, with the star and the lovers and justice, meant to be commitment that is trying to form in your life. But again, this isn't something small, and it would have involved a lot of changes. For whoever it is to pursue it, to accept it, to embrace it, it would have involved making a lot of changes. So someone really had to figure out what they wanted to do. And I keep hearing, is it worth it? Is it worth it? I want to make sure it's worth it. I think it's worth it, but I don't know. And again, they went back and forth with it. We have relationships, strength again, and family. What's with the family card that keeps coming out in the Hierophant? This is someone had to change. For some of you, someone had to look at their own beliefs and change their own beliefs and how they feel about things and how they think about things, because it no longer applied. Okay, and that's something that they realized by dealing with this, by contemplating this. For others of you, traditions had to change, routine had to change. Things that are familiar, they had to change. Again, I don't know, it'll be different for everyone. If you've been working from home to pursue this amazing opportunity, you'd have to be on the road a lot, or you'd have to go into the office 5 days a week, and you don't know how you feel about that. If it's worth you doing that, you see what I mean? Changing relationship status, okay? Changing where you live, changing the industry you work in, changing the type of shift you work, changing what it is you study. A big shift, okay, of something that has been familiar to you, known, in place for a long time. What's on offer is a relationship, a professional or personal romantic commitment. There is interest here. There's attraction, there's interest. But it's like, how do I feel? Is it enough for me to make all these changes? Or this big change in my life? And for others of you, again, other people, your interactions, your dynamics, your relationships with other people have been what have held you back, or whoever this person is that needed to decide. Okay? Ideas, romance, Delays, the pragmatist, and the solution. This is something in passion. Yeah. This is, someone had to put themselves first and they really struggled with that. Okay? I have to put myself first and I really struggle with that because these other people rely on me. I'm responsible for all these other things. But at the same time, I'm not exactly happy with the Four of Cups. I'm not feeling fulfilled. I'm there for everyone else, but I'm not there for myself, right? And that's the decision that someone really had to struggle with and grapple with, okay, and come to terms with. And for others of you, like I say, it's going to be very different scenarios, but you let me know in the comments, okay, how you resonate with the reading if you do. The bottom line is, whatever decision needed to be made, it has been made. Either you're making it or someone else is making it. Something is going in your favor. Something is being granted to you, awarded to you. There's reciprocation here. There's a coming together. The end of doubt, fear, insecurity, and self-sacrifice. And pursuing something new. That's why you have the Page of Wands as your last card. This is something new. This is something fresh. This is something different that you're very excited about. And it's about you. And what I do want to say is, if you're happy, everyone else is going to be happy. If you're feeling uplifted and fulfilled, all that energy is going to go like around you as well, right? So it's like they say, what is it? You can't pour from an empty cup. If your cup is filled, you can fill everyone else's cups if that's what you wanted to do. Do you see what I mean? Because sometimes we think, or a lot of the times we think, that if we self-sacrifice, then people around us are going to be happy. Doesn't matter if we're not, but as long as they're happy. But we don't really pause and think of it from the other way around, like from flipping that over. And if it's like kids, for example. Now, granted, I don't have kids, so you take what I say with a grain of salt. It's what I've seen, observed, and experienced through others. But if you're happy and your kid sees you happy and they feel your happy energy and your positive energy and you inspire them and you're also showing them priorities and you're also showing them that it's okay to nurture yourself as well as others, is that a bad thing? Versus you're always there for them, but they always see you drained and tired and exhausted and stressed out. And they're also learning that that's okay for you to completely sacrifice yourself for someone else. And is that okay? Do you see what I mean? So I'm just, just consider some things. I'm just offering ideas here. You make up your own mind, your own decisions. I know it's not always that simple. I know it's not always that black and white. Trust me, I do. This is like big picture, something to consider. And it's often little changes that can add up and lead to bigger, happier, healthier changes, okay? So let's do a yes or no. Think of your question, phrase it in a way where you need a yes or no answer. You can pause the video to do so, and then choose a number between 1 and 3. And let's see, is it a yes or no for Pisces? 1, 2, 3. Okay. If you chose number 1, your answer is yes with the 9 of Pentacles, repetitive messages. So it could be linked to the reading for you. Good news about money, good news about health. Anything to do with, I also see like paying off a debt, a completion of sorts, being recognized and rewarded somehow, but it's a yes. If you chose number 2, your answer is maybe in the Hangman here. I feel like you either need a little bit more information, or what you need is the confidence to act upon the information that you have. Okay, you might feel like you need more information. You might feel like you need more extra confirmation. Okay, I get it now. But the message with the Hangman is you already know. You've already been enlightened. You already know. What it's about now is taking action. Okay, using that information, using that knowledge, trusting what you know enough to make a decision and take some action. Okay, that's going to turn it into a yes. And if you chose number 3, your answer is no with the 8 of Cups. You might be on a bit of a dead-end path, or something needs to be to be changed here. Something needs to be released. You need to turn your back on some things or some people, because they're draining your energy, they're draining your resources, and what you're trying to get together and to take off the ground, it needs more of your resources, it needs more of your time, it needs more of your focus. So you may have to walk away from other things temporarily. You don't have to do it forever in order to fully invest in whatever it is you're trying to do, okay? But as things stand, if you wanted to keep going the way things have been going, you may struggle, okay? Because it's not going to come together anytime soon, unfortunately, with this energy, okay? But they're telling you what to do to flip that around if that's something you wanted to do. All right, Pisces, so that is what I have for us today. Let me know how it resonated with the reading, what you think. Do you like the deck? What do you think of the messages? How does this resonate with you, and how does it apply? And I really hope it helps, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.